Hey everybody, I just want to take a second to introduce myself if you don't know who I am. I am Lindy Hazer and I am probably your coach for this B100 Morning Meltdown Fit community. Now, I have to apologize. I've been trying to post this video all day, but we have had construction workers here at the lake, and it's been so loud you would not be able to hear me. So right now you are going to get me and all the flies, and I'll try not to be too distracted. But I want to take a second to welcome you to our B100 Fit community, and we start on Monday. So hopefully you're watching this video before Monday so you can get prepared. So I'm going to walk you through your accessory bundle that you either already have or you're getting or you're going to get by Sunday night so you can lock yourself into this amazing program. I'm going to talk to you about the workout calendars, the nutrition, your Beachbody On Demand, and how to access some different things within our fit community on the My Challenge Tracker app. Okay, so I'm going to be sharing a few things. I'm going to be sharing my computer screen, and I'm going to be sharing my phone screen so I can show you our fit community on the app. So we are going to go ahead and start that share. All right, and the first thing I'm going to do is go into Beachbody On Demand because that is where Morning Meltdown 100 is housed. So when you go to Beachbody On Demand, you're going to log in with your Beachbody account information. I'm already logged in, so I'm going to go ahead and click on Workouts. And because you've purchased the early access, you'll see Morning Meltdown 100 here. Okay, and right now, under workout list, you're just going to see some videos to get started. Here is a little video kind of like I'm doing. Here is some information on the nutrition. Here's the sample workout. Now, if you toggle down on these, you see the 5 prep workouts that we have been doing to get us ready for Morning Meltdown 100. Come Sunday, you are going to see the first phase of workouts there, and they will drop by phases as we go through the program. So that is where you access your workouts. You can go ahead and either use the web-based version like I'm showing you now, or you can use the Beachbody On Demand app on your device, or you could stream it with a Fire Stick, a Roku, or a Chromecast. Any of those work. So that's where you find the workouts. Now we're going to go ahead and look at program materials. And under program materials, here you have the Getting Started guide. I'm going to quick walk you through that. Okay, if it came in your kit, it looks like this. Okay, and that is just telling you just some little information about the program. It's 20 to 30 minutes. Your goal is just to complete 100 workouts. There's music by DJ Jesse Blake to get you pumped up. And then the workouts, there are 10 different types of workouts, and they go in this order. And you always know what workout is coming based on the ending number. So all the 1s are always cardio meltdown. 2s are upbeat strength. 3 is core inferno. 4 is total body badass. 5 is freestyle flow. 6 is lit cardio. 7 is downbeat strength. 8 is fight club. 9 is meltcon. And 10 is revive. And workouts 5 and 0, any that end in a 5 or a 0, are meant to be active recovery days. So we'll talk about that in a bit. When you get your kit, it will come with a nutrition guide. It will come with the B100 book, which is a hardcover book. It's so awesome. And it will come with the wall calendar. And I still have my wall calendar rolled up because we're trying to figure out where we want to put it here at the camper. Okay, and you're just going to get started with 4 simple steps. You're going to want to complete the first couple of pages in your B100 book. And we've been walking you through those tasks in the prep portion. So like I committed and I signed under where Jericho signed. You're going to want to take your before pictures. Some might call them goodbye pictures, and your measurements, and record them either in the app or on page 9 of your book. And if you are hesitant to do this, I really encourage you to please do it. Not all victories can be found on the scale, and you are going to want to see how much you change through each phase. Okay, the next step is to read through the nutrition guide and download the Beachbody Nutrition app, and I'll show you that on my phone here in a second. Step 3 is just to wake up and press play on your first workout of Cardio Meltdown, and we'll talk about a morning routine here in a second. And then just keep going. Log each workout into our Fit community on the My Challenge Tracker app and cross off that workout on your wall calendar. And then every day, be sure you're filling out your tracking page in your B100 book. So that is the Getting Started guide. Okay, the next thing is the B100 book. I'm just going to show you the digital version because it's a lot easier than me holding up the book. So pretty much everyone committed with the accessory bundle. I think that's a very smart choice. I'm not even sure. There might be a couple of people who did the digital add-on. If you did, I would really encourage you to go on and go ahead and order the B100 book. It is over 100 days of tracking that you're going to want to have, and to print out all of these pages would be kind of cumbersome and costly. And I think it's a really important part of the journey. Okay, so you're just committing to 100 workouts, however long that takes you. And Jericho signed that she commits to 100, and we want you to do the same, and we want you to post a picture in our Fit community. And anytime you are doing anything like this, I would love that you post it on your story and tag me at Lindy_Hazer so we can cheer you on and we can show everyone that we are doing this in community. Okay, then you're going to want to set up a morning routine. So this is going to look a couple of different ways, and I'm going to teach you as we go through these 100 days how to build a morning routine. I, for 2 years, have been doing a miracle morning that I do for an hour before my workout. Mel Robbins, the author of the 5-second rule, recommends that everyone take 30 minutes for themselves before 7:30. I happen to use something called Lifesavers, and that is just an acronym for SAVERS. So every morning I take some time to S, be in silence, and what I use is the Simple Habits meditation app or the Beatfulness app. They're free apps. A is affirmation. So we're going to talk about those affirmation statements, those I am statements, and we're going to state what we want to be. So, and state them in the present tense. So I say, I am an exceptional wife. I am a present and patient mom. I am a gifted leader. I might not be all those things yet, but that is what I'm working on. V is for visualization. So it's just important for you to visualize and picture where you want to be and how you want your day to go. E is for exercise. You guys are doing that because you're committed to 100 workouts. R is for reading of some kind of personal development, and we'll touch on that. And S is for scribing or journaling. And I would encourage everyone in these next 100 workouts to just get a notebook. They're like 5 cents now at Walmart with back to school, and use it as your gratitude journal as we go through these 100 days. And every day, start the day by writing down 10 things. And if you can't think of 10, start with 5, but 10 very specific things that you are thankful for. And I'm going to encourage you to watch how your life changes when you're grateful. So those are just some ideas of things for you to include in your morning routine. I do all of that when I'm drinking my Go Juice and getting ready to work out. That way, by the time the boys are up during the school year, I have all of that done, I have my workout done, and I have filled myself up, and I am ready to be the best wife, mom, coach, whatever hats I'm wearing that day that I need to be. So this is where you're going to create your morning routine. The next portion is just a 100-second little journal, just to be thinking about what your why is. What is going to keep you committed to these 100 workouts? What is going to keep you motivated, and what's not going to stop you from completing this? Okay, then you're going to go into the tracking portion that I talked about, taking those goodbye or before photos and your measurements. And it shows you right here how to measure yourself, and just to record them here, or if you record them in our Fit community in the app, that's great because it calculates as you go along how much you're losing and graphs it for you. Okay, the next activity is like, who do you want to be? And just setting that intention and your why for doing this. And then next is your tribe, and that is all of us in this Fit community. You guys, you can put me as your first name on that as part of your tribe of 100. And I don't know why you picked me as your coach, but whatever it is, you can write it in there. And then you maybe just want to glance through the fit community and think about who are some other people you've maybe been in fit communities with before, who could, okay, I have all these notifications popping up on my phone. Who are your friends and your family who are going to support you through these 100 days, and write them down there and let them know that you are committing to this 100 workout journey, and you are going to want to be held accountable. And then the next 100 pages all look like this. They are broke into the 5 phases. Every 20 workouts is a phase, and every day you're just going to track your workout. The date, the time you did your workout, what was your commitment level, what is your positive intention for the day, and we're going to talk about those in a second, and then just that you're committed to doing tomorrow's workout and when you have it scheduled for. And that is 100 days of tracking. So that is your B100 journal. And if you don't have that, I encourage you to print that off, or to go ahead and order your B100 book. You can get it separately, like if you do this program again, which of course you're going to want to. Okay, the next part is the nutrition guide. I'm going to show you the PDF version. Because all Beachbody programs are now written that you can follow either the 2B Mindset Nutrition or the Ultimate Portion Fix, this may look a little different than something you've ever seen before, so I'm just going to walk you through it. It just lays out generally, depending on what your goal, how many calories you should have, and we can figure that into containers if you're someone who follows the Ultimate Portion Fix, like me and most people in our fit community. So first thing you're going to want to do is just decide, do you want to lose weight or maintain? And then from that, you're going to look at one of these 2 charts. Okay, and that is going to break it down by where you are in weight and put you in a plan A through E. All of the plans that I posted in the fit community are written for plan A, because you can always add in more food. It's hard to take away food from a meal plan. So for example, for me, I would follow in plan A, and so that just means I'm going to do a breakfast, a lunch, and a dinner. And some of them say like 2x. That means you're going to do 2 servings at that meal. Okay. There's some that are labeled super snacks, and you'll see in the recipe book what a super snack is. And then I'm just going to show you in Beachbody On Demand how to use the container system, because I know that is what most people are using. But I just want to quickly walk you through the recipes. So the recipes are broken down into meal of the day. So here's your breakfast recipes. And then obviously lunch, dinner, there's snacks, and then Shakeology recipes. And then there's some Shakeology recipes that have some additional add-ins. Oh my gosh, that fly. So they have a little bit more calories, so that would be referred to as a super snack. Let me try to find one here. Okay, like this one is spicy strawberry margarita shake. That one is just a snack recipe. But here's one that is a super snack recipe. Okay, so that is the nutrition guide. But if you are my client, you are either following the 2B Mindset or the Ultimate Portion Fix. If you're following 2B Mindset, you're just going to continue to follow your plated options. But if you are following the Ultimate Portion Fix and using your containers, you're just going to go out of Morning Meltdown 100 and you're going to head to workouts, and you're going to find the 21-day fix. You're going to access that nutrition plan, because that nutrition plan can be used with any program. And you're going to do the same thing. You're going to click on program materials, and you're going to go down to nutrition, and you're going to click on the eating plan. So if some of you just need a little reminder of how to figure out your bracket, I am just going to scroll down and find it. Here is your equation. So you're going to take your current weight times 11 to get your baseline. Then you're gonna add 400 to that. And Autumn has actually said that is also the burn for Morning Meltdown 100. This says fixed calorie burn, but also it's what she's recommended for this program. And that's gonna be your maintenance calories. And then if you are wanting to just stay the same, you would stop there. If you are wanting to lose, you would take away your 750 to find your calorie target for the day. Okay, so for me, that still puts me in plan A. So that means I'm going to fill my green container 4 times, my fruit container 2 times, my red protein container 4 times, my yellow carb container 2 times, my healthy fat container 1 time, my seed and dressing container 1 time, and my teaspoons 3 times. So you're going to use this to figure out, and then you can go ahead and use any recipe you want in the Morning Meltdown 100, because I will show you here how they are also figured out for the nutrition plan. So I'm going to go ahead and just click on nutrition again and look at the nutrition guide, and we'll just pull up our recipe. Okay, so this taco salad, it shows you right here. For the ultimate portion fix, it's considered 2 greens, 1.5 reds, a blue, and half a teaspoon. And in the 2B mindset, it's just a perfect plated option for dinner. Another example, let's just scroll down and let's look at this black bean salad. It shows you these would be the container equivalents if you're following the ultimate portion fix. If you're following the vegan ultimate portion fix, those would be the container counts. And in 2B mindset, it is a great protein and fiber filled carb to use for lunch. So that is how you use the nutrition plan. Okay, the next thing I'm going to show you under the materials is the calendar and tracking. So if you're doing this program like a second time, here is a wall calendar. This is what comes rolled up in that tube. You're going to want to be sure you post this in your workout space and you're crossing off those workouts every day. So now we're going to kind of talk about how to play out these 100 workouts. And the one way you see is right here is just one workout every day for 100 days. Because on days 5 and day 0, there are active recovery days built in, you can go ahead and do that. You just technically wouldn't have any rest days. So that is one way. Okay, another way to follow is a 100-day calendar that is going to have you doubling up, but also have you doing rest days. So that calendar is right here. So that means that on the 4th day, you would combine your 4th and 5th workout. So that's freestyle flow and total body badass, so that on your 5th day of the week, you can take a rest day. And then doing the same thing on day 9, doubling up with Meltcon and Revive. So on day 10, you can take a rest day. So it's still going to take you that 100 days, but you're taking 2 rest days in a span of 10 days because you're doubling up twice in those 10 days. So that's another way you can do it. That is the calendar I'm going to follow, except I probably won't take 2 rest days. I just typically like 1 every 7 days or so. Another option is the 60 calendar day with doubles and rest days. So that means that every day for days 1 through 5, you are doing a double and then resting on the 6th day. So it's all doubles with 1 rest day a week built in. So you decide which of those 3 options works for you. Okay, so that is everything on Beachbody On Demand. I'm going to stop my share. Okay, so that walks you through the materials that you have at your fingertips digitally and also in hard copy. Now what I am going to do is actually go ahead and show you the resources in our FIT community. So I am going to be sharing my phone with you so you can see my apps and kind of what you need to download. Okay, so you are taking a look at my ridiculously messy phone and all my apps. And so I just kind of want to show you a couple of those. Talking about the morning routine, here I have a folder just for those. Like here is that Simple Habits app that is great for a little bit of silence and meditation in the morning. There is a paid version. I just have the free option. So if you go to Discover and then On the Go Quick Picks, you can decide whether you have 5, 10, or 15 minutes. And then some come up. And if they're premium, you can't play them. If not, you can play them. So that is something I use. You can also like just check like, oh, I've had a tough day. And it gives you some different meditations that you can start with. So I use that. Another app I use in the morning during my Miracle Morning routine is the Beatfulness. So this is just different binaural beats. You can maybe hear that. And different categories. And you can just listen to those in the morning as you're getting ready to do your workout. Because remember, morning meltdown, yes, you can do it any time of the day, but the idea is to burn off that first layer of fat in the morning and just work on being your best self in that very first part of the day. So another app I want to show you that I want to be sure that you download is the Beachbody Nutrition app. So you would just search in the App Store for Beachbody Nutrition. I believe this is only available for Apple users. And it is a free app, and you will be allowed to customize it to whether you're using Ultimate Portion Fix or 2B Mindset. And then from here, it allows you just to do some logging of like your water, your weight, your Shakeology, but then also your portions. So for example, you can edit them to set them for your container bracket. They are set for Plan B right now, but I would just go in and log my meal. So for breakfast, I had 1 yellow of oatmeal, 1 purple of blueberries, and 1 blue of almonds. And I'm going to go ahead and log it, and you'll see it subtracts away my containers. For lunch today, I had Shakeology. I had some spinach in it. I had raspberries. Your Shakeology counts as your red. And I had a teaspoon of almond butter. I'm going to go ahead and log it, and it subtracts away my containers. Okay. Today for supper, we had a broccoli salad, pork roast, and potatoes. Okay, so I see you guys. Oh, and then I also had a snack of Greek yogurt and Recover. Okay, so there's my day. That means I missed some meals today. I am 2 green short, 1 purple short, 1 protein short, 1 carb short. Wait, I need to go back and add chia seeds to my oatmeal for breakfast. There. And 3 teaspoons. But let's be honest, my shake probably had more than there. Okay, and there's my day. So you're able to do that under the Beachbody Nutrition app. It's pretty cool. Plus, you also have access to videos. If you follow the Ultimate Portion Fix or 2B Mindset, you have access also to the Fixate Cooking Show, which I'm going to take a second and show that to you. And if you go to resources, you guys, you have the list of every Fixate recipe that's ever been created in the form of a digital cookbook. Let's see if it opens up here. But if you're looking for a way to like clean up a meal you already like, you guys, you have 278 pages of recipe ideas. So I'm just going to go ahead and click on buffalo chicken salad. How about, allow me. Okay, so this buffalo chicken salad right there is your Fix Approved recipe, and it shows that it serves 4, and each serving is 2 cups, and there's your container equivalent. So that is very cool. You can also click under recipes, And you're going to get a whole ton of recipes from the Beachbody blog. And then under me is where you would put in your information. So you are going to go ahead and download that Beachbody Nutrition app, and you'll log in with your Beachbody login information. You guys should already have the Beachbody On Demand app downloaded if you are using the app version of it. Okay, but the next thing I want to show you is our Fit community. So when you purchased Morning Meltdown 100, I invited you to our Fit community, and our Fit community does not take place on Facebook. It takes place on a private and easy to use app called the My Challenge Tracker app. So from the email I sent you, you will be able to access the app. And when you do, our group is called Summer Meltdown, and I'm actually going to probably just change that to our B100 because pretty soon it's not going to be summer. And here is your home screen. So every day it gives you the chance to log your workout in your Shakeology. Okay, so when you do that, you can either do that from right up here or this plus button. So I'm going to go ahead and add my Shakeology, and I'm going to say I had raspberry Julius for lunch today. I'm going to go ahead and maybe add a picture. There we go. There is my lunch, and I'm going to add it. Okay, and then you're going to see something very cool. When you click on this graphing button down here, you can see how consistent I have been with my workouts and my Shakeology. So you can also see kind of like on days of the week that maybe you're falling down. Okay, there we go. Okay, another thing you can do within it is you can add your weight, you can add your measurements, and you can add your progress photo. So when you take your measurements before Sunday evening, you can go ahead and log them right in here. And then at the end of every phase, when you do them again, it will calculate your loss. So that is kind of cool. And in the app, everyone sees your workout and your Shakeology, but your weight, your measurements, and your progress photo, the only one who sees those is me. If you check when you're setting up your account that you want me to see it, that will not be public to the rest of the group, just so you know. Okay, so there's our home. There's always a pinned post at the top. I always schedule my posts every day for 4 a.m. So that should hopefully be up before all of you are up. And today is just prep day, and there is some information. And then there's always a little assignment or a little challenge or something to you to think about. Today it was, what are you most looking forward to in this program? Do the 3rd mini meltdown prep workout and be logging your workout in Shakeology. And then you can just comment below, just like you would in a Facebook group. So that is always the pin post. And I just encourage you guys maybe once a day to go through and view the group feed and just cheer everyone on. You can just comment below their post and give them an emoji, give them a positive comment, tell them what you noticed about them today. And that is a really fun way for us to be in community. Okay. The next thing I want to show you is actually when you click on those 3 people at the bottom, like I just did, the very top you see info and files. This is where I upload all of the resources for you as a Fit community member. So you're going to go ahead and click on files. And here you guys have 5 meal plans written for the 21-day fix. So if I just click on one of them, these would also follow the Morning Meltdown Nutrition. And all my meal plans, remember, are written for Plan A, so you can always add more containers in if you follow plans B through E. But on here, it lays out the day for you. It gives you any recipes you need for those days. It tells you the container count. And then at the very end, it gives you a grocery list and a list to meal prep. So there are 5 of those 5-day meal plans. Okay, then another thing we're going to talk about is personal development ideas. I encourage everyone in this B100 group to commit to some sort of personal development. I am personally reading the 5 a.m. Club, which is perfect. For some reason, this one is not uploading, but I will make sure it gets uploaded correctly. I have another one to show you. I'm reading the 5 a.m. Club. I know Tyler does his personal development using podcasts. He primarily listens to some John Maxwell podcasts. I know Kate is reading You Are a Badass. I know Teresa was thinking of reading that. If you are wanting to get a morning routine down, I would recommend The Miracle Morning. But some other spots to find personal development ideas is when we go to the link for Fit Community Resources. So I'll show you that here in a second. There's a PDF of Shakeology recipes. And I don't know if it's just my internet's not cooperating or what. But it's a whole recipe book of Shakeology recipes. There we are. So if you're looking for a new recipe, here is a great spot to look. There is a blank meal planning and grocery list for you to use when you're making your personal meal plan. Okay, now we're going to click on the link to Fit Community Resources. This is a link to my Google Drive because these are all too big to be posted into the app. Okay, so here you have everything, guys. Here is a cauliflower recipe book. Here is a habit tracker to track your habits over the 100 days. Here are some summer meal plans. And then let's take a look at this recommended reading list. This recommended reading list is all personal development ideas that you can do. And I would encourage you guys in this 100 days to choose one book or one podcast that you are going to commit to daily for maybe even 10 minutes. Okay. So here are some recommendations of some books for personal development. If you're just getting started on personal development, there's a list for you. If you're struggling with confidence, there's a list for you. If you're struggling on being disciplined or managing your time or mastering your mindset, you're struggling with nutrition or emotional eating, this list is pretty extensive. Plus, you can always ask me. I have read a ton of different books and I have access to more lists if you need ideas. So I want to know, you guys message me, what personal development are you committing to in these 100 days? Another thing that's kind of cool is this cookbook, The Ultimate Portion Fix, Recipes That Fit the Fix. Here is an additional recipe book of 11 pages of recipes broke down by container. And let's just take a look at the July meal plan. Yeah, it's only July for a few more months, but still, here is a great resource for you to use when meal planning and when you're looking for healthy meals. And remember, whatever your philosophy is your philosophy, but my philosophy is it is a lifestyle, not a diet. And these are 20 to 30 minute workouts, so it should not feel like a duty. It's loading, but it's a great place to access different recipes if you're looking for some recipes to kind of finish you out for the rest of the summer. I'm not going to let it sit here and load. Okay, let's go back. So that is the Fit Community Resources, and I am always adding to that. Every month I will add a new recipe book into it for each month. Okay, next thing we're going to look at is how to set positive intentions. That was in our B100 book, and you're going to want to set an intention for each workout. So here are just some steps to setting those positive intentions and some examples. I'm confident and strong. My nutrition is on point. I feel unstoppable today. And it just walks you through to like avoid words like try and but, because those are kind of like our excuse words. My intention is to be a morning person. I'm willing to do the work to lose weight or change my habits. And then another document of positive intentions. If you're struggling coming up with your own, maybe you can look through this list and find some you want to jot in your B100 book. And the last thing is just a meal prep tip document. So you guys literally have everything at your fingertips to be successful. The last thing on the app is just the notifications. And if you ever want to like get my attention in the group or ask a question, you can just tag me. And the way you do that is just to type the @ sign, and my name. And I would just encourage you guys every day, at least once a day, to log in with your information. And like if you're on the go, that's fine, but then come back in the evening and check in with the group and see how everyone is doing. The great thing about these fit communities is we truly do become a community. I'm gonna go ahead and stop my screen share, and it is getting dark on me and I have no ring light here at the lake. So I just want to wrap up by saying, you guys, I am so excited that you chose to commit to being 100 with me. I am so excited for the next 100 workouts, whether that takes you 100 days, 120 days, you're following the faster calendar, whatever, we are in this together. I would just encourage you to stay accountable to me and your fit community, and just show up for yourself, and you are going to see progress toward whatever goal you set. If you have any questions throughout the journey, there is information on how to contact me in the app, and you can always send me a private message on Facebook or a DM on Instagram, and I will get back to you. But I am just so excited to see the energy of this fit community, and if you are sharing about your journey on any of those social media platforms, please tag me. It like lights me up to know that you guys are feeling proud of yourself, and I love showing others that we are doing this in community and we are impacting each other's lives. So thank you for being 100 with me, and I'm excited to rock these next 100 workouts with you. I hope this was helpful, but if you have any other questions, please reach out to me before we start on Monday. Bye.